Hey ladies! All right, welcome back. We've got episode number 11 of Working Moms Reduce Stress today. I totally had to chuckle when I named this video because I've said it so many times. I'm like, I do it for the high. And I don't know, it's just so funny. I'm talking about fitness. I don't know where your minds went. But have you guys ever had it where somebody is talking about how much they love fitness and it's just the highlight of their day and they can't wait to work out that day? I wanted to love fitness. I wanted to actually enjoy it and look forward to it. And you guys, I just couldn't. I felt almost like a lost cause. Like there was no way that I would ever get to the point of actually sticking with a workout routine and actually enjoying it. You guys, I've gotten there, okay? I absolutely love fitness now, but I want to tell you today a little bit about my story, and there's 4 tools that really helped me. They were integral in getting me from struggling so much with sticking with fitness to absolutely loving it. All right, here we go. All right, I just want to do a quick little introduction of myself, just in case this is the first video that you're watching. So first of all, if it's your first one, welcome. I would absolutely love it if you find these tools helpful, if you share them with your friends, okay? I always say friends who care, share. So I'm Lacey Busse. I am a busy working mom of 2. I'm a health and fitness coach, and I also just recently started creating my own courses, okay? So first, I actually created what's called Fixing Supper. So it's an amazing 4-week live online course that helps you to learn how and actually implement, not only learning, but implementing, right? Meal planning, grocery shopping, and meal prep. And it honestly takes your evenings from being exhausting to being enjoyable. Okay, so that's enough about me. Let's jump into today's episode. How does fitness link up with stress reduction? I always want to start with how does this actually relate to stress reduction? Because if you don't know why I'm talking about this, sometimes it's like coming out of left field and how does this relate, right? Oh, fitness has everything to do with stress reduction. It has helped me on a mental and emotional level almost even more than it has helped me on a physical level, okay? So I'm gonna get into that a little bit later in my story, but I just wanted to touch on it real quick, first of all, to let you guys know how it is related. When you work out and your heart rate gets up and everything like that, your body releases endorphins, and they are like the happy hormone, okay? So I named this video, I do it for the high. I'm talking about that post-workout high. It can help me with stress reduction short-term and long-term, depending upon the day. Honestly, if my kids are hey mommying me all the time, you know, hey mommy, hey mommy, hey mommy, then maybe my post-workout high will only last me about an hour. Still better than nothing. But it just depends upon the day. So it definitely does help with stress reduction. Okay guys, let's jump right in, all right? Tool number 1 that helped me to get from having so much of a hard time with sticking with a fitness routine to actually really enjoying my workouts is the right fitness program, okay? You guys, I needed something short. I am not going to commit an hour every single day to working out. That's just not feasible. It's not what I want to do, and I know that it's not sustainable. So I needed short workouts. The first program that I did, 25 minutes a day. I'm like, yes, this is totally doable. The second aspect of that, besides having them be short, I needed them to be effective. I wanted to be able to see and feel results, okay? You guys do too, right? That's why you do a workout program. The third thing, I needed them to be guided, okay? You should have seen me. When I would walk into a gym, I'd be like, in my head. I'm like, I don't know what that thing does. I have no idea what that does. And that thing kind of looks scary. I have no idea. Like, I was just totally clueless. So what did I go to? The things that I actually knew. Treadmill, elliptical, stationary bike. That's it. Okay? So those are good tools, but first of all, I didn't want to have to go to the gym. I wanted to be able to do things at home after I put the kids to bed. And second, they weren't effective enough to get me the results that I really wanted, okay? So I needed that guidance from the trainer right there on my TV screen, letting me know the proper form, letting me know what muscles to focus on as I'm doing a particular move, and cheering me on all throughout the way. It feels so good when the trainer gives you that extra boost of energy and motivation that you need, all right? Tip number 2 is nutrients, okay? Having the right fuel in your body can make or break your whole sticking with fitness thing, okay? When you don't have the right nutrients in your body, you're tired. You're craving junk food, kind of crabby, like it's just not so good. Whereas if you have the right nutrients in your body, you have fuel. You have enough energy to, first of all, get yourself up off the couch. But second, while you're doing your workout, you've got so much more energy to keep on going, okay? The third part about that, though, is when you have nutrients in your body, you crave less junk food and you actually end up shedding that excess fat so much easier. When your body knows, hey, you know what? She's going to give me nutrients every day. I don't have to really, cling on to this stored fat that I have anymore. So I'll get into that more as I tell you about my story and kind of how that relates to my journey, okay? Tool number 3, you guys, I could have had the right fitness program and the right nutrients, and I still wouldn't have stuck with it if it hadn't been for tool number 3. Support and loving accountability. You guys, I am not a tough love type of a person. I do not take that well at all. If you cheer me on and tell me that I'm doing good at something, I will want to do more of that good thing. If you try to tear me down to push me, I just shut down. I don't deal well with that. So that's what I mean by loving accountability, okay? When I signed up, I got put into this private Facebook group, and they called it a challenge group. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what the hell a challenge group is, but sure, let's try it out. All my coach had to put in that group was, hey, post in here when you get done with your workout. That was all I needed. I knew that because she was watching for my post to tell her that I was done with my workout, I had to push play. Like, I had to get it done. It's so small, but it's so crucial. It's what I needed, and I had no idea that that was what I actually needed in order to succeed with sticking with my workout routine. Okay? Oh, tool number 4. This is near and dear to my heart because it has completely changed my life. Okay? Tool number 4 is a massive mindset shift from I'm going to work out for the physical results to I'm going to work out for the mental and emotional results, okay? So I'm kind of skipping ahead just a little bit, but I want to tell you the part of my story that really applies to that aspect, okay? In 2014, I was having such a tough year. My grandma was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, and I'm super close with her. Like we were so close. This diagnosis came after 9 months of not knowing what was going on with her. It was such an emotional roller coaster. It really was taking a toll on me. I didn't even know it, but it was. And at the same time in 2014, I started to become very discontent with my job. And I have always wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. And that thought and that dream just shoved itself to the forefront of my mind, and I just couldn't make it go away. I just kept on feeling like I needed to make a change. So I kept on praying for direction, because I'm like, okay, God, I get it. I'm feeling this, but I don't know how to make it happen. So I kept on praying for direction, okay? So both of those things were really weighing on me heavily. Well, in August of 2014, my coach, Alyssa Utek, posted a picture on Facebook. It was a before and after picture of her in her bikini. And I was like, my eyes just immediately gravitated towards her stomach. And I'm like, oh my gosh, she looks amazing. Like, that's a lot of progress. And it was kind of fun because she wasn't severely overweight to begin with, and then it was super drastic. It was nothing like that. I could picture myself in her pictures, okay? So the wheels started turning, and I reached out to her and I'm like, you know, what did you do? You know, I kind of want to know more information, right? I really wanted to see if my stomach could become less disgusting to me. Like, I didn't know if it was just because I'm a mom and I had kids and I got stretch marks and loose skin and you know? I didn't know if it was just something I had to deal with, or if it was something that I could actually change and become proud of. So I reached out to her and she told me all about it, and I had been talking to Ryan about it and everything, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just doing some research and I'm kind of feeling it out, seeing what it's all about. Well, she came back and she told me the price, and I'm like, yeah, okay, nope, I'm good. I'm just gonna try to do it on my own. No. I don't spend money on myself, right? It's like, I know that a lot of you can relate to that. Well, I had told Ryan, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do it. It's just too expensive. And he looks at me and he goes, but honey, why not? You never spend any money on yourself. Why not just give it a shot? It's something that you wanna do. And I'm like, okay. You know, it was just the switch of a flip of a switch, flip of a switch. Anyways, it was like a switch flipped, and it's not that I needed his permission to spend the money, nothing like that at all, but it was just that little bit of encouragement that I'm like, all right, I'll give it a shot. So I ordered T25, and they were short workouts, they were super effective, and they were guided, and I could do it at home, and I'm like, this is cool. I'm excited, but really scared, because oh my goodness, what if I don't stick with it? All of that. So with that, I got Shakeology, and I'm like, I have no idea what Shakeology was, but I drink Slim Fast on my way to work every morning. So this was my morning, you guys. I would get up at like 5 after 7, get in the shower, do my makeup, do my hair, give the kids breakfast, grab my own breakfast, and we'd be out the door by like 7:35. So talk about cramming a whole bunch of stuff into like a half hour. Yeah, I wasn't gonna get up any earlier to make breakfast. Like, that's just not what I was gonna do. So I had drank Slim Fast because it was fast, and I would just drink it then on my way to work. Well, I got this Shakeology stuff. I'm like, okay, I'll just swap it out, whatever. So I swapped it out, and it was so fun because I'm like, I started to not have that afternoon crash anymore. And I started to learn that when I would eat lunch, I was mechanically full. So like my stomach was full, but I was nutritionally starved. So many of us are nutritionally starved. We're putting food into our bodies, but our bodies aren't getting the nutrients that we need. So I knew nothing of that kind of stuff when I started drinking Shakeology. It wasn't until after I started drinking it and feeling the effects and all of that kind of stuff, I started researching it. I'm like, why? Why do I feel so good? So that is how I am able to get the nutrients into my body to not only beat that afternoon crash, but to also have that fuel in my body to curb my cravings, to make me not hangry anymore, to stabilize my blood sugars, to fuel me to get up off the couch and do my workouts to the best of my ability. Nutrients are such a key to having effective fitness, okay? And it can be really, really easy to get those nutrients in if you have something like Shakeology, okay? So to go on with my story, this is where the emotional side comes in. It was September when I started T25. We're still in 2014. This all happened in this 1 year, actually in just a couple months, really. I had been doing my workouts, and all of a sudden I looked at Ryan and I'm like, I feel really happy. And it was like this foreign feeling to me. I didn't realize how sad I had gotten until all of a sudden I felt this happiness just like come over me. And I started to realize that working out started out being a physical thing, right? I wanted to do it to improve my body. And it ended up giving me this gift of happiness. And I let that fuel my fire to keep on going. I probably would not have stuck with the whole fitness thing if I had the first 3 tools and not that last tool, which was the mindset shift, okay? The physical side, it takes a while to see and feel those results. But you guys, if you focus on how you feel after you're done working out, you get so much more instant gratification and it feels so good. Okay? So those are the 4 tools that got me from struggling and feeling like a total failure because I couldn't stick with something. What? Don't I have enough self-discipline? Come on. That's how I had felt. And now I just feel so good and I look forward to my workouts, okay? So you have to have the right fitness program, nutrients in your body, support and loving accountability, and focus on the emotional and mental benefits of exercise instead of only the physical stuff, okay? That leads me into my freebie for this episode. It's really, really exciting to me that I get to offer this to you. I am offering you 30 minutes of me on the phone, on Skype, on Zoom, whatever it might be. You get to have a free 30-minute consultation with me. We're going to talk about what your goals are, what your struggles are, what has worked well in the past, what has not worked well in the past. What's your life like? What is your eating like? Your work situation? All of that kind of stuff so that we can create a plan together of how I can help you, okay? So, as always, friends who care share, just like I said earlier, right? Take this video, click that share button, copy the link, text it to all of your stressed out mamas, okay? Go on Facebook, do it in Messenger. Whatever it is, get the word out there if you have found this to be helpful, okay? I want to reach as many moms as I possibly can, especially with this message. I'm a health and fitness coach, and I absolutely love helping people find their happy just like I found mine, okay? So to get your consultation, go to laceybusse.com/mom11 because it's the episode number 11 today. So laceybusse.com/mom11. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day, and we'll talk soon, okay? Bye.